Hey guys, back with another one. How you doing? How you doing? As y'all come in here, make sure y'all hit that like button so we can begin. We have a long live. We got a lot of stuff to cover. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. So come on in here. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. So allegedly, they're saying that when Blueface goes back to court, and allegedly this is supposed to be, I think, July 10th. They pushed up the release date. He will be getting out on his court date, is what people are saying. Now he's supposed to be getting out on July 3rd. I heard Jason Lee mention it a day ago, but they pushed it up. This is what they're saying, because of the court date. Now, a lot of people could be assuming that he's getting out on the 10th or after because of two things. Wack 100 with his dates, which he causes mass confusion, and also he has a court date July 10th. That doesn't mean just because he has a court date July 10th that they can't release him on July 3rd. They could still release him, and then he has to go back into court on July 10th, and whatever they have to do from there, they do from there, and then he's free man. So, we'll just have to stay tuned. A lot of people are believing that he's going to get out early, as in the July 3rd or the 10th. Either way, it's next month he's getting out. And I had heard, hey, baby girl, got the notification. Okay, thank you, sis. Hey, 617 Beantown in the building. Hey, Nessie, how you doing, sweetie? You in the building too, huh? Yes, but yeah, so Jason Lee has said just a day ago that as soon as he gets out of jail, he has been in touch with him, I guess, and he will definitely be on his show as soon as he gets out of the slammer. So I'm gonna definitely stay tuned to that interview so I can share it with you guys. Interested in hearing what he has to say on Jason Lee's show because they kind of have a bond. Chrisean Rock, Blueface, and Jason Lee. So I know he's gonna get up there and he ain't gonna hold nothing back. Jason Lee was talking about the curfew situation and the fallout that Chrisean Rock has. So he's gonna bring up everything when he gets that chance to speak to him. Good. Went to see Bad. Oh, you did? How was that movie? Was the movie good? Be honest. I want to see it too. It was. I love. Oh man, I love Bad Boys. But was it good, Nessie? Was it good? Whip it good. Da-na-na-na-na. You know how to whip it. But listen, what was I gonna say? Chrisean Rock's peeps is back dragging her name. Oh, I want to see it. Good, 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 good. I'm gonna go definitely see it. I might go see it next weekend. I'm definitely not gonna go see it tonight. As soon as I get off this live, I'm going to bed, honey. I've just been so tired. That's why yesterday I did a live, two lives actually, early in the morning because my connection towards the end of the first live went haywire, and then I wanted to go back because I didn't get a chance to say bye to y'all. So I went back live for another like 40 something minutes. So I didn't do that 7 o'clock live last night. So I pushed it up for tonight, which is right now. It went with the last one. Okay, okay, okay. Hey Buttercup, how you doing, sweetie? Make sure y'all hit that like button, then we're gonna get into the recap. Um, I meant it started from the last one and completed it. Okay, that's what's up. I gotta go see it. So I'm so glad that one of the bloggers on IG had a recording of one of the sisters dragging once yet again Chrisean Rock, and she had a lot to say. We know it was China because China stays pocket watching her sister. She feels as though that Chrisean Rock should be doing more for her sister. So she dragged her. Per usual, she dragged the poor girl. And she feels as though Chrisean should be doing more for grown folks, like she's doing for Blueface, which she shouldn't be doing for nobody. People should be making their own money and living their own life in their own lane. Chrisean Rock needs to tell a whole bunch of people to move around in some traffic and kick rocks, kick a cinder block, and leave me alone. Leave my money alone. My money's my money, your money, and leave me alone. But, like I said, she got a lot going on. She's got less than a month before Blueface is getting out. She's probably just trying to stay afloat. She's not worrying about nobody dragging her name at this point. She got a lot bigger fish to fry. Trust me, bigger fish to fry. And she got 99 problems, but bloop bloop ain't one. Yeah, she's about to be on some demon time with Blueface. She ain't got no other choice because it's either his way or the highway. Hey sis, how you doing? I be ripping up your name, so I ain't even gonna say it. I'm just gonna say hey now. Hey sis. That's what I'm gonna stop saying. Before I insult somebody and rip up their name, I'm just gonna say hey now. It says Blue refollowed her. Them two is a mess. But you know what? Buttercup, are we surprised, boo-boo? Are we really surprised, boo-boo? But see, you know what's so sad? I told y'all that nothing changed. If he's doing all of this, he was doing the same thing when he was in jail. I mean, when he was free. Follower, unfollower. Do this, do that. Break up, make up. It ain't changed. It just was on pause. I told you, put a Y in the chat for the people that heard me say, when I heard that second Q&A and how he sounded so immature, I said, that boy ain't never changed. I said, that boy ain't never changed. I said, ain't nothing about that boy changed. I said, everything he did is just on pause. I said, as soon as I heard that Q&A, I said, man, Chrisean Rock is in for a rude awakening. Hey, Rosen, LOL. It says, is he getting out tomorrow or next month? It's supposed to be next month. Now, I did recall saying, and I could have swore it was in one of my videos, I was saying June 10th, but I meant to say July 10th. Hey, we got the Nessie member for 1 month. That's what's up, Nessie. Nessie in the building. She's still a member. Breaking up to make up. That's all we do. Right. Break up to make up our love. 'Cause we make up, then we break up. That's the thing. What is this? What does it say? For fools, whatever. I ain't no singing now. Don't you get on me, bitch. There ain't no R. Kelly over here, all right? I know my place in the world. Wait, I tried to gift a person. You try to gift? The gift and the dollar sign is right underneath the chat box, Nessie. Wait, I tried to gift a person. Break up to make up is all we do. It's a game for a fool. Okay, so let's recap the first one, which is the sister hating.
Man, facts. That's why my brother was like, man, go on there and tell the internet what her brother's walking over to jail with holes in their shoes, but she paying all this money to take care of enough of that.
How is that Chrisean's problem that her brother is walking over there? Brothers are walking over there with holes in their shoes, grown men, and she's the youngest. Just because she got money don't mean she got to be taking care of everybody. Tell me if this video is coming in blurry. If it is, put a Y in the chat because there are other ways we can listen to it and we don't have to look at the video.
Ain't nobody worrying about her. Like I said, they my half sister. My mother for us, period. When we was coming up, my mother didn't want for. My mother took a downfall when she went to prison. They not telling the whole story, and that's what be making me mad. I'm just tired of people telling lies. That is a lie, man. Facts. That's why my brother was like, man, go on there and tell the internet how to. She got brothers walking over jail with
Exactly.
holes in their
Why she gotta
shoes,
buy him
but she
shoes?
paying all this money to take care of enough. Ain't nobody worrying about her. Like I said, they my half sister. My mother bust. Period. When we was coming up, my mother bust. We didn't want for. My mother took a downfall when she went to prison. They not telling the whole story, and that's what be making me mad. That is a
Hey guys, back with another one. But before I start, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that that notification bell is on with the option all. So, is the video coming in wide? I said why? Is the video is the video coming in blurry? Yes or no? That's all you got to say. Getting directly into it, there is more Smoke Malone and Dragon of Chrisean Rock. China goes to the internet. She has a moment, and
Thank
it
you,
was a recording. I'm
Nessie.
glad I have a recording because we have someone who is a blogger. I think it's a come up to grow their following and social media pages, and they are acting like an advocate. I mean, it's a little bit creepy, showing up everywhere and recording and so on and so forth, and they step
Oh,
in
okay.
at every moment they can to be the advocate to Chrisean Rock, like they really truly care about the well-being of Chrisean. But I think that it's a clout chase.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the I know Chrisean. I've been in her presence. I have the video
Thank
footage. I
you.
have the phone recordings of us talking. One of those kind of things.
Exactly,
If
C
you
Life.
ask me. Back at the ranch, this is a very unfortunate situation. China really shouldn't be on here talking about what Chrisean Rock is doing with her money. Yes, supporters and fans are disappointed in Chrisean because she could have been taking that time and that money and clearing up her legal obligations so that she wouldn't be running scared from the police. And now that she's going through a situation with Blueface, not knowing where the relationship's going to go, is he going to be any support system to her when he gets out? As far as helping her clear up her legal obligations that she has made worse for herself by ignoring them. There's a lot going on, and the
You
last
talked to
thing she
Krishan.
needs to have to
No.
hear is for her sister China to be
Okay, thank
on
you,
social media
Nessie.
dragging her name and talking about what she's not doing for other men,
No, it's not that
aka her
serious for me
brothers
to be
that are,
talking to
are walking
Krishan.
around with holes in their sneakers. That is not Krishan's problem. So we're not up here on SL Davis' channel trying to defend what China is saying. That is Chrisean Rock's money. She made it honestly, and nobody helped her get it when she went through the struggle, when she was homeless, allegedly, as Blueface has said time and time again on social media. When he found Chrisean, or when Chrisean came to him, she was homeless. She had nothing to her name but a backpack and some cleats. Okay. She has made it through the struggles, through her generational curse, through things that have happened, past traumas in her family because of her mother and father being active and, in my opinion, still active. And I don't feel like it's fair that she has to take care of a bunch of grown folks. She would definitely be broke if she was to um, feel guilty about not taking care of these grown people in her family. It seems like the whole Malone family
Oh yeah, I remember that.
needs to be watched.
You saw
And
that
it's
video
really
probably on my
sad
channel when
that
they were in the
Chrisean
kitchen.
Rock doesn't really know who to trust, to be honest with you, because right now, and I'm going to keep mentioning this, and I hope that you guys get the clue of who I'm referring to. I'm not going to say any names because I don't want to get messy with it, but I think that people are seeing, because they're looking in, that she has so many people attacking her that sometimes we can get distracted, and that's when
It
other
was.
demons can move in and they can play and pretend like they're your friends just on a come up, just to act like they know you or they're associated with you in order to
Oh, he's
build their
about to get
brand,
out and
their
do a
name, their
lot more,
platforms,
Nessie.
and
Oh,
they'll
trust
act
me.
like
Wait
they're
till
your
next month.
legal aid and they're your advisors and mentors and
Y'all wait till next month. Y'all miss Blueface, but y'all are only gonna miss him about for a good month because he's gonna be so draining. Y'all was people that used to view their content, right? Literally, I would think that I was reporting the last bit of mess that they were doing, say by 8 o'clock. And by morning time, there was still stuff going on after I thought that I covered everything for the day. After 30 days of Blueface being back out, even viewers are going to be drained from all the toxic drama that's going to pop off when he gets out. Because I can remember people couldn't wait for them to separate, couldn't wait for something to happen and Blueface have to go away somewhere, even if it was he just dumb it down and just stop doing it on his own, whether he gets arrested. People wanted the stuff to stop. It was so toxic. Now he's not around. The internet's bored. Everybody wants him back. When he come back, you're only going to deal with it for about 30 days before y'all going to get tired of it.
Defenders, but they're
That
just as
dude's off
bad
the
as the
hook.
Malone
I
family. They're
wish
trying to
they
use you.
let you get people.
Everywhere Chrisean goes, people have their
Yeah,
hand out.
Nessie.
And I don't have as much money as Chrisean, not by a long shot. But I
Blueface is
have
gonna
the
get out
same
and
issue
cut worse
in
than.
my real
Yep,
life as well.
exactly.
You
He
know,
gonna
and
be
I've been
worse
through
than he was
situations where
before.
people shouldn't even have dared to ask me for money, even if they knew I still had it. Because they may have
Yes, make sure y'all hit that like or dislike button on the way in and welcome, 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 and happy Sunday.
been as fathers stable, doing a little bit better than me. You know, I'm talking about past things, but
Please
I
don't
can
miss
I
these.
can resonate with it. And
You
they
already
still
know.
react because it's being
Let's get some
selfish.
emojis.
You know, it's the, you know, I've known you and you should, like, I owe them, and I don't owe you anything, and you don't owe me anything. And it's really sad that you see the jealousy within people when people get money. You start to see how money changes people. And the
Not
real
like
crazy part
right,
about it is it's changing
right.
people and it's
Just go
not
over them,
even their money. How
them
about
Johns.
that? It's not even your money and it's changing you. You're allowing this to change you like it's your money. And you want to drag your blood sister through the dirt and expose things that maybe we never would have knew about Chrisean Rock before she was a Chrisean Rock, just because she's not supporting you. And it's really sad that this is taking place, and they know she's going through turmoil. She's a good example of money cannot buy happiness. You can just live better. That's it. It makes you not think about the financial stresses of life. But if you are not happy with oneself, like Rashawn's not, she's not in a happy
He's about
space,
to
you
show his
still can have
black.
all
You
the
know, I
money in the
already know,
world and you
Nessie.
still won't be happy. And I think that is not meant
The
for her to
hood
be happy
unlocked.
because she's
You
not
already
giving
know the
in to
circus
what
is
these
is
people want from her.
returning.
And that is really
The
sad
director's
that money
returning
is
next month.
dividing the two. And it seems like Chrisean Rock and Junior is on one side, and Blueface is on the side with the Malone family. And then the outside is the fans and the
I'm trying to
supporters,
tell
the
you.
ones that we don't know if they're fans and supporters, because they could be fake fans and supporters. They might have an alternative motive too, just to say that they know Chrisean Rock. People sometimes like to say things just to say that they know somebody. No, shallow thinking. That's how some people get down. You know, so she really needs to protect her eyes and her ears and pay attention to all her surroundings around her, including putting Whack 100 in it. Um, including, not even
I hope
trusting
he
Whack
didn't
100
drop it.
because he's even in Blueface's ear, and
Oh,
she's
that
definitely
then.
going through
The only
enough in her
thing that
relationship and having to watch her back
I know it is
every
sad.
which way she goes because of
Not
this
even her
this
baby.
perpetrators just trying to be on a smear campaign. They really want to see her locked up. Really want to see her probably fight these legal battles and go broke because she didn't do for grown folk. And it's really sad that they're not wishing any good on her. They're not giving her a break, giving her a pass, letting her live. They're gonna keep this going on for Lord knows how long. But Krishan has to be strong enough to know that it's not her fault, that she has made life for herself successful, and she needs to stop taking advantage of the success that she has gained and keep moving forward and not even let Blueface dictate policy in your life, because you see in a split second how he can switch up on you too. And that's a really bad situation for her because she puts all her trust, and everything into him, but he doesn't show her any kind of honor in return. And right now she needs a Blueface in her life. And Blueface seems like he's on the other side with the enemies.
He's trying to get
He's
what
with
he
the
can
op.
gain from the situation
With
just
the op.
alongside with the rest of them. And it's just like I said, Chrisean Rock and Junior. And Junior can't fight his mother's battles. He's just a baby. He's already going through things, and people already got his name in their mouth. He's already fighting the battle he don't even know he's fighting. So
Yeah.
it's a situation I wouldn't want to be in. She's got a tough assignment. Chrisean Rock does, and I know that is easy said than done. That she should check out of social media, but that's where she makes her money at. And when people sometimes say that, I side eye that sometimes
That's a
too,
good
because
question.
we
Oh,
all know
that
that's
Jen.
that's how she makes her money. That's how she became a millionaire in the first place. And when you give that what you would call so-called sound advice, oh, just leave the internet. You're saying that the mass majority, because people are pocket watching just alongside with the Malones, and they don't want to see her getting this money anyways. If they can convince Chrisean Rock to just check out of social media and just live an average life and just be making
Maybe
average money
so.
and be like all the other crabs in the barrel, then Chrisean Rock would be the coolest chick on the block because misery likes company.
Yeah, I don't know who changed it back. It could. I don't think she has access to his social media page. To be honest with you, I think that only Bodine does. So I think more or less Bodine is the one that was um was asked to change it back. Maybe Blueface called him from jail and said, put it back to Chrisean Rock. But that adding her name back don't mean that there is love again. That's that immature cuckoo-ness that they got going on. That's that toxic mess they got going on. Them people is crazy. They're making each other crazy. He probably likes it too. He acts like he don't like girls for he's giving sassy how he disrespects females. Yeah, but see, men like that only disrespect women. They don't got that kind of energy for men. So to me, that's not cute the way he gets down. You know what I'm saying? He's not impressing me the way he comes out his mouth to Chrisean Rock. If he wants to impress me, do that to a man. Oh man, Blue really's messing with her bad. Yep, big time. It says Big Band Dan. It says she definitely runs his Snapchat because she posted pictures of herself. Yeah, because she's been putting a lot of her people on about Snapchat and where the money's at and how you can make big money. It's not on Instagram. She was basically saying, if it's a waste of time. Instagram is somewhere you come to sit. You gotta wait for people to come with you with promotional deals, like wanting to advertise, like say Nike or some diet product. You know what I'm saying? And that might not always be the case that people are reaching out to people like Chrisean. She might not fit the bill of somebody that they want to have sponsor their waist trainers or their diet pills or detoxes, like a lot of health products, anything to do with weight loss. That's like the biggest, highest paid market on social media. And they might not want they don't maybe they don't think that Chrisean's a perfect fit to be advertising that type of product. So she can make a bag off of Snapchat as long as she's posting consistently stuff on Snapchat. She put Tommy on. You know how she's real close with old girl Tommy. She also put Blueface on so that he could get a bag from that while he was in jail. So when Blueface gets out, not only was she paying his bills, but she put him on to a bag a couple of months before he got out by creating a Snapchat. I don't know if he already had one, but she was managing his Snapchat so he could get a bag off of that. So yeah, she's been looking out for him. She's been paying his bills and while he's been in there, he's been getting the bag, just getting that little bit of it's probably a lot of bit of social media Snapchat money, getting the bag off of that. So I don't understand how you disrespect somebody that stays looking out for you like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's always like that. People disrespect the ones that love them, and the ones that don't give two, you know what I'm saying, about them, they got respect for. They got the utmost respect for. But the ones that
take care of you and truly love you, you know what I'm saying? You just be just playing in their face. Never trust a man with a Drew tattoo on his mouth. Right, I know it. That looks so nasty. It's a game for fools. Right, right, like that song, right? Sendiva Hot Topics. Right. Bodine, yup, he manages his page. It says she just needs to go because the level of disrespect is not it. It's not. But that's what she deals with. I just don't believe she's paying his bills at all. I think she is though, honestly. And I don't think she would have told us that if she wasn't, only because she would definitely catch the heat from people being mad that she was doing that. So she got mad and she exposed, you should have talked that mess out your mouth before I paid your rent. So I believe it. On Snapchat, he said he's paying 20K a month for. I know it. That's what I remember he had said too. He said that on the Q&A, and I said it the other day on Snapchat. He was talking about, it's very expensive or whatever. I guess what he pays a month. Shoot, I'm thinking he was talking about for that mortgage, 20 bands. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know, but she said that she pays every 2 months 700 and 500 7,500 and for 2 months that's $15,000. So I don't know. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Hit the like button now. She has taken the interview down. Oh my God. Cap. Somebody to Tamar said Cap. No, I'm sorry, Tamara. I said Tamar. Ooh, child, good. So it seems to be that Jaden Alexis is making it known that her family and also herself is missing daddy. She's using them kids to make it seem like they're missing daddy Blue, but she missing daddy Blue too. He's coming home this month, so all of a sudden she's coming out the woodwork with all these subliminals. She's definitely letting Chrisean Rock know, boo boo, we miss daddy too, boo boo. He's gonna have to spend some time over here with the kids and me. And he might not come back home one night. After he picks a fight with you, he'll probably be over here with me for a month or two before he goes back to you and be back with you for a month or two. Everything's gonna go back to where it was. He gonna flip flop. He gonna be over here one day with Jaden, and the next day he gonna be over there with Chrisean Rock. Ain't nothing changed but the rent. Ain't nothing changed. She said 700 and 600 equals 15. I don't know. She said 15,000 every 2 weeks. Chrisean, please, y'all should be tired. No, well, I'm not. You need to be tired and get up off my live. That's what you need to do. Nessie, remove this peasant. Remove this peasant, please. Remove this peasant. Two Sadams, whatever name of it, please. If you're in here, remove him. I pray he gets out. Yeah, he's getting out next month, but we don't know if it's gonna be on July 3rd or the 10th. They sometimes push up the dates when they add up the numbers to make sure that you serve the complete sentence. And they only can tell sometime, I guess, the way they count the numbers and when you're at the end of your sentence. So I don't know. And you could get a couple of more days on the sentence, well, to make it the complete sentence that you're supposed to serve out, or it could be a less. I don't know how they do the math on that, but it happens. Yep, never that NG for men, and they be paid. Did you take and remove Nessie this peasant out of the chat? Can you please remove this peasant out of the chat, please? It says he has court tomorrow. Yep, tomorrow, the 10th. Yep. So that's what I'm. No, not tomorrow. No, I thought it was July 10th. See, I'm getting confused. Come on now, good. Is it July? Put it in the chat, y'all. Is it July 10th or June 10th? This is worry about your life. See, come on, Nessie. You got to be on your job. Let me go over here and do this. You got to pay attention to these people. I mean, I just provided to you who to take out the chat, and this person is still in the chat, just having a field day on my comment section. We can't have this up here. You gotta pay attention. You gotta hide these users from the channel. That's what you gotta do. Get them up out of here. We can't have that. We can't have that. You're disturbing the peace. Get up out of here. You're a peasant. You're out of here now. See you later. She needs to throw his. She needs to throw him. Chrisean's going. Nessie, are you? Nessie. Pay attention to the trolls, because I just had to remove a troll, and I removed them. It was this person right here with the laughing emojis, but I asked you to remove this person, hide them from the channel, and he came up 2 times, and he shouldn't even have had a second chance to come up. We got to pay attention to the chat. That's what the mods are here to do. Is when, if I ask you, or if you see it yourself, you remove these trolls out the chat. We got to pay attention to that. Yeah, the mod's not modding. Yeah, you got to mod. You really do. So, Chrisean Rock, she's probably heated because, now Jaden Alexis is giving her that energy. You know what I'm saying? And she's letting her know Blueface is about to get out with both. Okay. Yeah, you got to pay attention to these people that are trolling. I mean, even if I don't say that, you stepped off. Okay. Because I'm saying, even if I'm not paying attention, you got to be paying attention. So you can and make sure you don't put them in timeout. Just hide them from the channel. That option. That means they're blocked. They will no longer be able to participate with us. They will be window licking. For sure. Okay. So listen, make sure y'all hit that like button, and thank you for coming through on your Sunday to join this live. We are now going to do a recap on Jaden and her mess. Okay, her mess, sis. She's trying to send out a message, sis, to Chrisean. I'm usually on it. All right, sis. Thanks, sweetie. Because, baby, I would have been on her case. Okay, so here we go. Oh, look at her, so cute.
Where are you going?
Is it coming in blurry?
Dada. Yeah.
Dada.
Say hi, Dada.
Oh.
Hi, Dada.
Dada. Okay, thank you,
Hi.
Oh. Hey guys, back with another one. So before I stop, can somebody put in the chat how old the little girl is? I can't think of her name. She's right on the tip of my tongue too. How old is the little girl? Cause she's talking and crawling upstairs, and she got her walk on and all kind of stuff. Little fat, little chubby little mama. I could eat her up. It's clear. Okay, thanks. The hood unlocked. 2. Hey now, what does the 2 mean? Oh, she's 2. Oh, okay, 2. I'm sorry. I'm like, what is it? Duh. Slow bus. Nell, I'm on the slow bus, okay? She's 2. Okay. She is so adorable. She looks just like her father, too. She looks like her mother, too. She looks like both of them to me. She definitely got both of them. Journey is 2. Oh, Tito, cute. I love them when they're so small like that. Make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that notification bell is on with the option all. Also, make sure to leave a comment down below. Well. Jaden Alexis is making sure that she makes sure that Chrisean Rocks is sure that the family is missing Blueface Daddy, aka Dada. Dada. So you already saw the IG story.
Hey,
It's getting
Stacy.
close to Blueface coming out of jail. And now Jaden Alexis is doing her little 1-2-1-2. Now she's slowly but surely, doing the little subliminals with the missing Blueface, the free Blueface. She hasn't been doing that lately, but this recent thing she did with the little girl, and she sees Dada's picture, and she puts a little message underneath the IG story, basically saying missing daddy. The part of the family that's missing is Blueface, because we all know that whether or not he's messing with Chrisean or not, he is definitely always going to be front and center with Jaden Alexis and his 2 children that he has made with her. That's not going to change. And we also know that Blueface is a womanizer. So there are going to be times in his mind, because womanizers think like this, that if they at least give him some of the nook, that'll keep them from going elsewhere to get it. And it'll keep them on standby. And it has at least did that for Jaden Alexis. Yeah, she might go and do her little girl thing with, other entities. However, her heart is still with Blueface. Now, she might not be in love with Blueface, but she loves Blueface. Chrisean Rock and Blueface get into an argument. She is more than happy to take in her baby daddy back. Because, remember, the same way you met him, you caught him, is the same way you can lose him. I think Jaden Alexis' goal for 2024 is to make sure that Chrisean and Blueface is locked up. I wouldn't be surprised if the scenario happens where maybe Jaden Alexis feels as though she has triggered, Chrisean Rock when Blueface gets out, and now it's time to call the popo. Feeling as though, listen, I don't care if you think that I'm being a snitch. I know about her legal obligations just like everybody else. I don't have no honor to Chrisean, because there was no honor when she was messing up my family. Trust me, she's quiet for a reason. She's not throwing in the flag. She's just being quiet. There's no reason to argue really with Chrisean Rock at all, because the problem is Blueface. That's who you need to check, is Blueface, because it wouldn't be like if you didn't know about the other girl, but he's made it known, because he also had a baby from Chrisean Rock, that he is messing with both parties. So Jaden Alexis does not show any kind of honor, yeah, at this time for Blueface, but why should she? I mean, the dude's played her. He had a baby on her and everything. But at the same time, she still misses him. And at the drop of the dime, I don't
Exactly,
care if in
Nessie.
the present time she's not taking her son to see Blueface or not. If, Blueface requests to see his son, she breaks her neck to bring that son up there immediately, ASAP. I don't care what female or dude she might be messing with low key on the side. Trust and believe, if that person was really getting Jaden Alexis' attention, she would not be compliant to
He ain't got
any of the
respect for neither
demands
one of
of
them.
what Blueface is asking her to do. But because of the fact, like, she's trained like a little puppy, a little dog or a cat. And everything that he says, you just seem to feel, because of the Euster factor, because of it being learned behavior, that you have to listen to this person, do whatever they say. See, Jaden has been hanging around that barbershop like Chrisean Rock, and they both got a haircut. Because there's the old saying, if you hang around that barbershop too long, you're bound to get a haircut. And they both got haircuts. They both got, lineups and some fades. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to continue to get the lineup and the fades until one of the two remove themselves from the situation, because he's not going to let Jaden Alexis go. It's going to be, like always, a promise made on social media. People who put their relationships like Chrisean Rock and Blueface do on social media, it's going to be a promise that sounded so good. We all cheered it on, of the change, the positive change. And it's going to be short lived soon as Blueface gets out. And now it's back to where the
Exactly.
pause
It hasn't been.
ended off at. It went on a pause. He was messing with both of them. yeah, before he went to jail, he was with Chrisean Rock and on a break from Jaden Alexis, but is gonna be off pause now. So when he has a fallout, which he already had one in jail
Headline run up
with
the back.
Chrisean Rock, let's hint, let's get the signs. He's gonna go back to Jaden, and then he's gonna meet new side chicks, like how Bonnie Lachey. She wasn't really an old side chick. She's been in the picture for quite some time, but he's gonna stop messing with the old side chicks and he's gonna meet new side chicks. Like he said publicly on social media, men cheat. So it is not something that is abnormal. It's by nature that men are supposed to cheat. That is just what men do. That is just the makeup of men. Let Blueface tell you that. According to Blueface, men are all cheat. And he cheats and he's being honest about it. And they can either stay into that relationship, which they are, because trust and believe, Jaden is silent. Chrisean is vocal. So we know she misses him. She's not even going to clear up warrants. She's running from the popo. She's a fugitive. Okay? She's an
That's
outlaw right
sad.
now. But Jaden
She
is
was
quiet, but trust and
outside
believe
doing
she
it.
misses him. She, even
Mm-mm.
if she only looks at him really like just a baby daddy and just like a
Wow.
bestie, you know what I'm saying? She misses that relationship. And there's nobody, even females that she hangs out with, that can replace that. If Jaden could only
Exactly.
have him
He knows
as
who to
her
play with.
bestie and just look at him as her baby daddy, and she could like pop bottles with him at clubs and get all messed up, which she definitely would be protected because he ain't gonna let nothing happen to her. It wouldn't be any exposed pictures like what happens to her when she's with her friends.
Hey,
You see
Cancer
her laying on the
66.
bed,
Hey,
no pants on,
sweetie.
passed out, and somebody took a picture of it and then they put it on social media. She would be protected. I think that she would pick Blueface any day over all the chicks that she hangs with, but we're gonna have to see how this plays out, but it's not really looking too good. And Jaden Alexis, he's surely coming out the woodwork, letting people know that daddy will be home. He definitely will be home. He might not be home the first day he gets out of home, but trust and believe it's not going to work out. It's them two
Right.
toxic, and
One of them
Blueface is not going to get out and want to be paying for hotels and penthouses and Airbnbs because he doesn't want to
Chrisean,
humble himself and go
Chrisean
over to
messed
Jaden's. Jaden will let him
messed that
stay
up
there.
for
Trust
him.
and believe that. At the drop of the dime, she would let him stay there. And she's another one. She feels like she owes all of her success to Blueface. So she shows honor to Blueface at all times, just like Chrisean Rock does. I don't know if he has some type of voodoo on them or what, but these girls are very loyal to Blueface, and I wish that Blueface would see it for what it is, make a choice, settle down, and be a father and co-parent to whatever which one you pick. Sure that you do the kid or the kids right. You'll be a father to them, even if you're not in a relationship with the mom. And make sure that you change these generational curses of what you had to deal with, the traumas that you had to go
I
through
know, right?
with your parents
Eat the
having poor
cake,
parenting
anime.
skills, and
Eat the
give your
cake.
kids a better life and show them a better way so that they don't grow up and history repeating itself, because we can change a situation, but a situation can't be changed if adults don't change it for the better now before history does repeat itself, because there was no change.
Yes, he's gonna definitely get out and be an Ike and Tina Turner. That's gonna be an Ike and Tina Turner moment. These people are about to rip up the carpet. They're about to bust up the algorithm. Blueface is about to terrorize social media. I'm talking about he's about to act a fool and take names later. It ain't gonna get greater. For especially Chrisean Rock, he's gonna trigger that poor woman. She's gonna wish that he was in there longer. Yeah, she can't wait for him to get out. But Hunty, ain't nothing changed but the rent. You got to have a job if you wanna be with me. That's what I'm telling you. That Blueface is gonna be on. Ain't nothing going on but the rent, man. Ain't nothing going on but you paying them that club owner that over 15 million you owe now in interest.
Man, listen, that thing went from 13 million to all the way up to going towards 16 million he owes that club owner. Cause so ain't nothing going on but the rent. I'm telling you, he ain't got time. He ain't got time. He about to run a muckery through social media, honey. You say that you think it's bored now because he ain't around? Well, hunty, listen up, listen up. He about to get out here and act a fool. What he say? You can't leave me, please, boy. Bye. Chrisean's still going to be paying his rent, probably so. So let's recap the next video here. Back with another one, but before I start, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that notification bell is on with the option all. So getting directly into the video, I am well aware that Chrisean Rock is preparing herself for the worst. She's preparing herself for the worst because of what's going on currently. Now, allegedly, they are saying that Blueface will be getting out on July 10th. They're allegedly saying that he's going back to court on July 10th. I have not been really updating myself on the status of Blueface's release. I know that the last time I checked, but I knew that they're probably close to the end date of him being, serving his time. He would probably either get, out on that day. Okay, again, before we finish, can somebody put in the chat, because like I just said, you just heard me say it. I have not been like checking on his court dates and all that. I haven't been doing it. I haven't even been doing really updates on Chrisean's warrants, outstanding warrants. I haven't been doing those kind of videos lately. But what day is it that he has to go to court? Is it June 10th or is it July 10th? Please, someone put it in the chat while this video plays, or after. They might push it up to make sure that the total amount that they need to give him, the rule book for the violation of the probation, has to be met. That number has to be met. So they pushed it up allegedly. He was supposed to be getting out, I think, on the second or the third, the first couple of days of July. It got pushed up. Allegedly, people are saying that he's going to court on the 10th. I'm going to just say that probably, in my opinion, going to go to court, and maybe whatever day it is, they're going to release him. I don't want to even stick to a number because the numbers are going up and down. We saw on the legal doc, it did say, I think, the second or third. Okay, so if he's going this week, then they keep saying the 10th. So it must be June 10th, not July 10th. Because they're saying allegedly when he goes back to court, which is on the 10th, that that he's supposed to be getting released. So he's probably getting released tomorrow then. Is the reason why I'm trying to clear up. Is it going to be June 10th? Because somebody said to me earlier, Blueface goes to court tomorrow. And I'm like, I thought it was July 10th that he goes into court and they're gonna let him go. But then I also heard him say, Blueface, that they don't know that I might be I might be getting out earlier than my release date. She said it when I told you I was on live, popping up. I mean, popping it. Oh yes, right. I remember that the other day. Hey Stacy, hey sweetie. Oh, so he might be getting out tomorrow then. Well, stay tuned. I'll definitely be having my ears and my eyes open. I have a busy Monday. You know what I'm saying? I hope I don't miss nothing. But when I find out, I definitely will go live. Hopefully he ain't on there cussing up a storm, so I gotta edit stuff out. You know what I'm saying? But I'll definitely go live on spot when he gets out, because usually they let him out in the morning time. I will be running around in the morning time. Hopefully I'll be able to do a live stream in the morning if he gets out, released in the morning. Oh wow, if he gets out tomorrow, the social media street's gonna be crazy, baby. You already know, Cancer 66. I be in Carlos's lives. Oh, All right, let me know. Make sure you DM me so I know. Yeah, definitely. I definitely want to hear about this. Well, I mean, I need to be on board so I can know when I need to go live, with my community and share what's going on. That was months ago. It has been pushed up allegedly, and I have not been looking into it. But I'm going to let you know that Chrisean Rock is preparing herself for the worst. She knows that when Blueface gets out, she might not be sharing this to the public. This could be all news to you guys that you're hearing for the first time. But we already know that Blueface has not changed. He got onto live on a jail call the other
Good
day, and
question.
he
The hood
exposed
unlocked.
Chrisean. I feel as though he did because he basically was telling us that she knew the deal. She was there to work, and he definitely was not going to be harboring a 405. He said that blatantly, but he'll harbor a fugitive. Basically, is what he was saying. Now I could have swore Blueface said 405, but people are saying it's a 304. That's a, you know what I'm saying. Put it, is it a 405 or a 304? But not a 405. And he basically said it in simple terms and kept it moving. When he gets out, there'll be things that he's going to say that he won't have to hold back from saying it because he won't be locked up. So trust and believe when Blueface gets out. If Chrisean is not resonating with what's going on, trust and believe he is going to expose everything that is going on, especially with his son. That's when you'll find out, sure, when that day comes. So it's really to the point where Chrisean really needs to move on because she's going to be on pins and needles. And she's going to basically have to not trigger him because if she triggers him, 9 times out of 10, he could say things that were only between the two of them. The pillow talk, the behind the scenes, the things that we don't get to see and hear. And one of those things will be the sensitive topic that's always been sensitive and should be sensitive with anyone's young one is Junior. We will definitely hear him expose things like whether or not they did a DNA test. When he gets mad, if they didn't do a DNA test, that's one thing he's going to bring up. That, he has not officially in his mind that Zeus Network DNA was not enough for him to be sure for sure that Junior is his child. And he'll be exposing other things.
Okay, thank
Maybe
you.
that
The hood
Chrisean
unlocked.
feels about her fans, feels about the relations that he has co-parenting with Jaden, how she may be making that a issue, that she's acting really insecure and she's fronting to her fans like she's not about that life, but she
Yes,
is.
he'll still be on
Maybe he'll
probation. I
expose
don't know if it's
more
a,
of
if
what she has done for him.
yes, he'll still be on probation. He's definitely gonna still be on probation in Nevada. He's definitely still on probation in Nevada. Now in California, I don't know if he wrapped up the rest of his probation by serving that sentence of 6 to 7 months. He turned himself in in the January 2024. But I know he still has probation time in Nevada. So whether or not he has it in California, if he does anything wrong, he's gonna go back. Blueface will, and that'll be in Nevada. He'll be violating his probation time in Nevada because he still has. I know for sure he has probation in Nevada. He's still on some sort of probation even after he gets out of jail.
Financially, and she be fronting to everybody else like she's that girl, but behind closed doors is a different story. We know Blueface, when he gets mad, he basically always lets us know, stop listening to what Chrisean says because she's faking a fraud. He's always put it out there, even like I said, with the parenting skills, what she was not doing, it never was about what she was doing. Now, if we have to all agree to disagree, one thing we do agree with is that hands down, he always gives Jaden, I don't care what he goes through with Jaden, credit for being a good mom. He never, if he gets mad, he never goes to the internet, and he never, when they're in a fight, brings up anything about her parenting skills. But he has on numerous occasions about Chrisean Rock, and I'm real worried for that. And I hope that a battery is not put in his back from his fans and his supporters, getting them in his head, and Wack 100, because I know Wack 100, when he gets out, is going to put a bug in his ear that, listen, dude, if this is in fact your child, Junior is in fact your child, it is both of y'all's responsibility. That's a good question, the Hood Unlock. We'll discuss that after this goes off. That he is taking care of, that he's going to his pediatrician, that he's getting all of what he needs to thrive. And if he's not, it's going to be a problem. So, like I said, a lot of things are going to come out. It's not going to be pretty. This has only been put on pause. You have to understand that. And it's been put on pause because he had no other choice. He had to turn himself in. He surrendered himself to probation, something that Chrisean Rock is not doing. But hey, that's on her. At the same time, she'll handle it in her own due time. Hopefully, Blueface can at least, if he gets out and he's mad, it's only a couple of days away, that the 10th will be here if he's allegedly getting out. At least let bygones be bygones for the moment and be there for Chrisean and go into court and help her solve this situation, resolve it. But I really think that Blueface has played a part in her not making the best decisions, and I think that he's looking back. I think he's looking back at what she did and how he's a victim. She's not a victim. He's the one that's a victim because he didn't come looking for Chrisean, as he has said publicly. Chrisean, came looking for Blueface. So he really thinks that he made her. So I guess sometimes people that, make you who you are from the beginning, then you grow from it, and then you flourish on your own and you get bigger. They tend to want to sometimes put you in your place, even though if you do something, you do it from the heart and you don't talk about it if you did it from the heart. Blueface talks about everything he has done for Chrisean. He feels as though she owes all her success to him. So he's going to definitely break her every time he feels that she is not grateful, even though it has nothing to do with being grateful, Blueface. If you're running around with Jaden Alexis and she's going through changes about that, and then you're running around with other women on top of that, how is anyone supposed to feel, or Chrisean Rock, in a situation like that? But I'm telling you, best believe she is definitely on pins and needles because Blueface knows everything about Chrisean, even the tea that people want to know about or are guessing, but we don't know if it's the truth or not. So we just let it stay dormant, but we don't really speak on it too much. We're just waiting for the train to crash, like the people who are putting a battery in Chrisean Rock's back and the people over there that are putting a battery in Blueface's back, they're waiting for the both of them to trigger each other. And a lot of things that they know about each other will come out. And a lot of it's not going to be a good look, trust and believe, when it does come out. And people really have to pay attention that this relationship is not something that is evolving. These two people have not changed. The only thing that was changed was that Chrisean kept her word that she was going to hold him down, and she wasn't going to go out drinking and partying and dealing with other guys. Yeah, she relapsed one time. She's human. There's probably been times that she relapsed when we didn't know about it. But the time that we did know about it, which was the other day, that was blown way out of proportion. So if her going out and not meeting a curfew caused Blueface to expose in a subliminal way, but it still wasn't exposed. I mean, right alongside with Chrisean saying what she said, bringing it to social media and running her business about how her and Blueface had a fallout over a curfew and her relapsing off of a drink. Come on now. Imagine if she even comes out her mouth sideways, not even drunk, sober. And imagine if she's not even breaking the curfew, she's just in his face and she says something out of pocket to Blueface. He is going to have a hissy fit. He's going to take it to the internet. They both do it. But she needs to understand that misery loves company. Blueface is very insecure because of the parenting of his mother and father from back in the day. and he holds on to traumas and generational curses. And if you continue to stay in this relationship, Chrisean, and you don't remove yourself, Blueface is gonna still be that same dude. You love Blueface for what you envision him to be in your mind, but he's not that dude. He's Blueface. And that's narcissist, that's womanizer, brainwash and manipulates women. He uses and abuses them, and he doesn't have any respect for them, just like he doesn't for his own mother. If a man doesn't respect his mother, what makes you think he's going to respect you?
So to answer your question, in Kansas 66, that's exactly what I was going to speak on. When somebody's on parole, I know for a fact, because I've known a few people on parole, they cannot be around any fugitives, um, or people of the status of where Chrisean Rock's at right now. Now probation, it might be something different. I wouldn't, me honestly, I couldn't. I honestly would try to, like, if I had friends, maybe a relationship is kind of hard to stay away from somebody when you're on probation or on parole, and you got somebody that's a fugitive, and you're riding with them. You know, you just hope that they don't get caught up, because you can end up getting sent back to jail. I know when you're on parole, you can end up getting sent back to jail, because if they run your name when they run the person that's a fugitive's name, they can report that back to the parole officer, that you were with a fugitive. Now you may not have committed a crime, but they can do it for a number of reasons, to report that there's signs of that you're not moving right and you're on parole, and let this person know to stay away from these people, because they're going to end up getting jammed up ultimately the next time. Maybe they're pulled over and their friend is doing something, and even if they're not doing it with them, they were with them, he can go back to jail for that. But I don't know how probation goes, but I would think that it would be the same rule applies. I don't know. I know that Wack 100 has said a few times that you know, it's not really a good idea for Blueface to get out and be harboring her like that. You know what I'm saying? So, we just gotta wait and see. I think that he's really playing Russian roulette if he does not get her into court and make her go clear up them warrants, even if he's afraid that she might not leave out them doors and have to serve some time. He don't want her around him either, jeopardizing his freedom. He just got out of jail. He don't need to be going back, because he's hanging around with Chrisean Rock, and she's a fugitive running from the law and got warrants in all these states. He needs to make her get out. That's what he needs to do. He needs to, set her right when he gets out, and make sure that her legal obligations have been met, just like she hung around, held him down, and waited till he cleared up his legal obligations. You know what I'm saying? He should do her the same way that she did him. Do you think Blueface would play with his freedom like? Nah, not at all. Not for Chrisean Rock or nobody. Only one that would play with their freedom like that is Chrisean. We already see that she's the only one that would mess with her own freedom just to have Blueface's back. But do you think he would do that for her? Absolutely no. Absolutely not. In my opinion, I don't think he would do that for her. So, but listen, I'm getting off. I will be back on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, per usual. I have a busy day outside of the house. So the goal is to just, for me, stay focused, make sure that I get out this content, up to date content, make sure I get these premiere videos out for you guys. And I definitely will be on that 7 p.m. live, because that's at the end of the day. All of what I need to do is in the morning time, but it's important for me to get back home and put out the content prior to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, before we go live, so we have some things to recap when we're on that live. Yes, put the hearts up into the chat. Thank you. I don't think so. I don't think she can be around them, but they're probably gonna do their own thing. Just hope nobody gets jammed up. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Good night, everybody. Good night, Cancer 66. Good night, sweetie.
Make sure y'all hit that like button out the door or hit the dislike button. Love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Mwah.